Low start. Middle part of the game, we were as good as we've been in a long time, particularly defensively. As usual, I thought our shot selection was pretty good the majority of the game, except for the disappointing thing was the 19 turnovers, particularly at the end of the game when we were just trying to run the clock. And we had a few kids that didn't want to run the clock, but we'll learn. It's a good win. We were lucky they never could really get 2 shots in a row to get back in it. So I was so pleased with Jordan Jones on how she played the game coming off of the injury and the lack of practice time. She worked out yesterday about 50%, was off for 3 days. Walker was Walker. And Chelsea Jennings, again, comes in off the bench, fixes what's wrong, and that's why I want her off the bench instead of starting. We got Jazz and we got Anrielle and we got Courtney Williams can all play the 4. If they're going to play a zone, we're better off with Williams and Chelsea in there. If they're going to play a man, we're better off with Jazz and Anrielle in there for we can at least match up with their size. But pleased with the effort. I thought we rebounded well the majority of the game until the end where they were getting some offensive boards. It's an SEC win. You cherish these things.
It's the last go-around. It's the SEC. Everybody by this time is going to have nicks and bruises, scrapes, cuts, and burns. But it's about who wants to be the toughest, who wants to be the last one standing at the end of the SEC play. And I just realized that, my team needs me. Didn't like the way that we finished the end of last year, but, it's like you said, it was minor, nothing major. So I just had to put it in the side and come out and compete. Execution, making shots. They came out in the zone at the beginning of the game, and that's what we struggled with last year, and we struggled with it at the beginning of the game. But we just settled in. Feel like that after the first quarter, everybody was just more settled down, and we started hitting our shots.
Now maybe this town will start embracing basketball. You had 11,000 here yesterday. You had 5,000 here today. So maybe this town will realize there's other sports. Start supporting both teams. I think both teams are really playing well, and both teams are going to be very special.